Hello, my friends. My name is AK, and this is your shoulder mobility video specifically for if you're going to have top surgery soon, or maybe you had it in the last few months and you're feeling a little stiff, a little bit limited in terms of your range of motion in your shoulders. We're going to be doing about 5 movements today that are going to help strengthen and stretch your joints and shoulders to increase range of motion, to help support your joints and help you have an easier time if you are going to be having top surgery soon. So without further ado, let's get started. You do not need any equipment for this video. All you need is your body, and you can do this from standing or sitting. I'm going to be doing it from standing today, just for easier viewing purposes. And let's get started. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is called surfer shoulders. You're going to bring your arms out wide to the side of you and keep them at shoulder level. You're going to face one palm up, one palm down, and you're going to rotate them, twisting the palms all the way around, back and forth. And we're trying to bring some movement into our shoulders here. We're rotating our arms in our shoulder joints, in those rotator cuffs. And you should not have any pain while doing this. If you're feeling a lot of pain or stickiness in one end, we're not rotating or reducing the rotation a little bit for those folks, okay? Ideally, it just looks like corkscrews or twists going back and forth. All right, couple more seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Next one we're gonna do is called scarecrows. So we're gonna have our arms up, elbows at shoulder levels, hands stacked right over those elbows. What we're gonna do is rotate the hands from above our elbows to below, back and forth. So you might feel a little bit limited in terms of range of motion, especially on this lower half, but each time we are pressing to our reasonable range, okay? So we're not overextending it to the point of pain, but reaching up and then back down every single time within a reasonable range of motion. 3, 2, 1. Okay, give your arms a little bit of a rest there. Let the blood flow back in. The next one we're going to do is going to be a reach back. Okay, so you're going to bring your arms up, one arm down, and you're going to reach them behind you and try to touch them without touching your back. Okay, so I'm going to turn around for a second so you can see my back when I'm doing this. So we're reaching both these limbs together, trying to reach our hands together, but without touching our physical back of body, okay? We're gonna do the same thing the other way, so switching which arm is up and which arm is down, reaching, seeing if you can touch. It's totally okay if you can't, I can't, okay? Switching again, one arm up, one arm down, the opposite, reaching as best you can, holding it for a few seconds, coming back out, and then one more time, switching arms up and arms down. My arms are definitely starting to feel it at this point. I don't know about you. Holding, 3, 2, 1, and let those arms rest. Okay, our fourth exercise is going to be rotations. So I'm going to turn to the side for this one. What you're going to do, starting with your arm at your side, you're going to reach your arm up in front of you and then overhead. Notice my palm is facing towards my body this whole time. At the top, I'm going to turn it so that it faces away from me as I bring it back down. Okay, I'm going to let you try a few of those out to start, and I'm going to tell you a way to make it a little more difficult, a little more mobility work, bring it into it. Okay, this time when you come up and around, I want you to think about having a wall right here. You could stand beside your wall and try not to let your arm touch the wall. So making the biggest circle possible. I'll demo from the front this time. Up, turning the spine or turning the hand, and then coming down. So we're not letting our arm come all the way out to the side like that. We're wanting to keep it as close to our body as we can. We're going to do the same thing on the other arm now. So reaching it up, overhead, twisting so the palm faces down on the way down. And same thing as the other side. Trying to keep this circle as big as possible, keeping our arm as close as possible, especially as it comes back, down, and around. Last one. Fantastic. Okay, for our final exercise, it's going to be called a Y, T, L, and W. Okay. However, I'm going to be turning around and showing you this from the back because I want you to think about the shape that you're creating from the back and the muscles that you're utilizing. Okay. So, turning behind, you do this at the same time as I'm doing it. What you're going to do is start by bending your front half forward a little bit. Okay. So just about this much, so maybe 30-degree angle. Core is fired up, all right? The first thing we're doing is lifting our arms up, making that Y shape. The thumbs should be pointing behind you, okay? Shoulders down, squeezing your shoulder blades together, and then bringing the arms in front of you. Next, we're making a T shape, so arms wide at shoulder level. Again, thumbs pointing behind you. Shoulders down, squeezing our upper back, our shoulders at the back. Okay, bring those arms back. Next, we're making L shapes. So elbows at shoulder level, arms directly above your elbow, squeezing at the back. Thumbs are beside your body, pointing towards your head. And then our last one, bringing our arms together. Elbows come down. Thumbs are at shoulder level, squeezing at the back again for 3, 2, 1. Okay. Coming out of that bent position, if you need a little break, we're going to do that 2 more times. So again, coming into that hinged position, arms come up, so Y shape. Thumbs behind you, shoulders down, holding here. 3, 2, 1. Bring the arms forward. Again, T shape, elbows and hands at shoulder position, thumbs pointing to the back, squeezing for 3, 2, 1. Bring those arms forward. L's now, so elbows at shoulder level, making that L shape with your arms, squeezing at the back for 3, 2, 1. Good. And last one, W. Okay. Again, squeezing the back of your armpits, thumbs at shoulder position, hold for 3, 2, 1. Coming out of it. Standing up, shaking it out. We're going to do that one more time. Feels weird when I'm not facing you. All right, here we go. Into our hinged position. Ready to go with our Ys. Holding shoulders down, squeezing our back for 3, 2, 1. Bringing the arms forward. T shape. Hands at shoulder position. Squeeze those shoulder blades together for 3, 2, 1. Bringing the arms forward. L shape now. Making that beautiful L with your arms, with your elbows. Squeeze for 3, 2, 1. And our last one, W. Bringing those elbows down. Squeezing the back of our armpits and shoulder blades together for 3, 2, 1. Good. Shake your arms out. You might feel a little tension through your shoulders. For this one, making some big arm circles or using a cross-body stretch, especially if mobility is new for you. So remember that mobility work is a combination, yes, of stretching, but also of strengthening, okay? So we're trying to add increased range of motion through stretching, but also stability through our joints through that strengthening part of it. And if you haven't watched the post-binding stretching routine yet, highly recommend that for anyone who's binding for a few hours or wants to take care of their upper body, so arms, shoulders, chest, upper back after movement, after a day of work, after a day of binding. And last but not least, you can download the Top Surgery Prep Guide. I'll link it in the comments, as well as the TransMax Training Program, which is a really great resource that's going to help you after top surgery or before if you're going to be getting ready 6+ months in advance to help you build muscle through your upper body, so shoulders, biceps, chest, and help you recover easier, recover better, and really deliver the great results. That's it. My name is AK. So happy to have moved with you today and done some mobility training, and I hope to see you again soon.